Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Soul here with another Boom Beach video. Today is Friday, June 9th, and we have Hammerman Imitation game on the archipelago. And as you can see, I have my old and trusty Rifleman, Zooka, and MedKit loaded in a 3:2 ratio. You know, this is my low level account. This is my HQ 17 account with a Gunboat at level 18 and a radar at level 17. If I can click on it, yeah. I start with a total of 66 GBE on this account, and my troops are going to be bonded to HQ level 17. I think I did a few attacks before, so I'll be able to show you the level of my troops. I think maybe no, yeah. Oh yeah, well I did. The last thing I did was War Factory. But here are the level of my troops. I think the medics, actually I think the rifleman might be one level higher, but we'll figure it out after we do our first attack. I do believe my riflemen are still at level 16. No, they're actually now at level 17, so that's the only difference right there. Now, in terms of my plan, like I said before, I don't have any plans to upgrade this headquarters higher to level, to level 18, so it's going to stay at level 17 for a long while. So my plan right now, I've just been upgrading defenses to make Hammerman fleet a little bit easier on my base, so see if I can push it harder. Instead of defeating stages 1 through 3 easily and maybe 4, maybe try to defeat stage number 5. So the only thing I think I want to do today is try to upgrade one of the landing crafts. I'm going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of resources. But usually Hammerman Imitation game is a pretty good resource it's a pretty good source of resources. So I'm going to boost my masterpiece of GBE, not GBE, of resource reward, and my guardian of resource reward. That means that I started with a whopping 136 total GBE, which is pretty good. Somebody asked me in the comments, how much power do I have? And I have 40 on this account right now. I can build another one, so she's going to be built. So instead of having 40, I'll have 47 in a few hours from now, once I start building it. So without anything further to say, let's go ahead and start with Imitation game. Oh, I do have Sergeant Brick, and I don't want Sergeant Brick. I want Everspark with her Critter Swarm. So she's at level 6 with level 2 Critter Swarm ability, which means that she can swarm up to 10 critters at a time. Let's go for it, guys. So perfect. What is the HQ? So the HQ is all the way on the back, guys. Just a couple of flares gonna make it super easy for you. I don't think you even need to bring Rifleman. You can do it with a boat of Zookas, just like that. I'm just gonna bring a boat of Rifleman just for kicks, and why not bring Everspark too? And just like that, the critters are gonna distract the sniper tower. So we're gonna be in a pretty good position. I don't even need to smoke right here. In your case, you might need to spend a few more flares because of if your flare is low level. There's nothing you can do about that. But in general sense, you should be able to make it without using any smoke, without using any particular. This is too loud. Without using any particular smoke, without using any particular shock, you should be able to get it there. The mortars might hit you, but if you have Everspark in, they're going to be too busy looking at the critters, and they are not going to look at you. As you can see, we managed to save all of our GBE. Let's, give a nice smiley face for this. So stage number 1 goes down without a hitch, and we have. Ooh, that was a nice, pretty set of resources. Let me just again show you here. What do I want to do? Oh, yeah, here. Come here. So that's that. So level 16 Zookas, level 17 Rifleman, level 6 Everspark with level 3 medics, guys. And that's the amount of boost. Plus 36 of damage, plus 43 of health, and plus 43 of GBE. So let's go without any delays, any further delays. Let's go to stage number 2. See what we got, see what we're gonna do with rocket launchers with my medics. I'm not afraid of them. In general, it looks like going left and around, it's gonna be better. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot less defenses covering the front. So I can go on the top, build some critters and attack from there, and not have any major problems. The only thing I have to worry about is those mines, those 2 boom mines right there. If you want to minimize your losses, that's what you have to do. Other than that, it's okay. So let's go ahead. Left-sided base. So when you're trying to flare, it's actually better if you do an intermediate flare like this, because if you go further up, they're not gonna walk. They walk nice and tight to that corner, and that is usually a lot better for your troops. Sorry if you heard that noise. There was a motorcycle passing by. All right, so here we go. Again, the boom cannon and the sniper towers are all looking at the critters, so that is pretty good. Ooh, that mortar actually looked at my troops. Why is he not looking at the critters? Or maybe they are inside of the blind spot of the... That's probably it. They're probably on the blind spot, and they just couldn't look. So now from here, I'm just gonna release a swarm of critters. Let them go ahead. Let them take the hits. I'm gonna lose a few riflemen, it seems, right here, because the critters are not going to where they're supposed to be going. We can use shocks if we wanted to sort of, subdue all these defenses. But you know my mantra. I don't care about losing riflemen because riflemen are disposable. Riflemen are here to absorb damage, prevent my Zookas from getting killed, and give me number density, right? Heavies at these lower levels are more vulnerable to one-shot defenses because, and there are 2 main reasons for that. Reason number 1, people get attacked by tank medic combinations a lot, and the only way to counter that is having strong one-shot defenses. Now, if you look around, the number of one-shot defenses outnumber the number of splash damage defenses that can affect your riflemen. And usually those are upgraded first, so the splash damage defenses are left to be done last, and you can take a lot of advantage of that, or exploit that fact and use it to your advantage. You use Rifleman, Zooka, and Medic, because one-shot defenses are still going to kill your riflemen the same way they're going to kill your heavy. So now you have the numbers advantage, plus having extra damage per second, which is pretty good. So just like that, we're stage number 2, or actually stage number 3. Let's go ahead and load, and not load, just go ahead and keep attacking. So again, look at this. So flamethrowers on the top, not ideal. A lot of scattered mines. So this is another prime example of a base that you want to essentially flank. Rocket launcher is not going to be problematic. This sniper, these cannons right here are not going to have range. And once we release critters, we're going to be on the safe. So I am going to, again, flank on the left side. Now, make sure you look at behind those statues. I think I looked, and I didn't see any particular mines. So, but make sure you do look for those. So here we go. I'm going to land. And actually, I can take a few of those buildings right there, gain a little bit of GBE. And that machine gun is not going to affect us. And if it does, my medics are actually going to out-heal that. Once I destroy the second building, then that's the point where I'm going to go. We can do a quick smoke to get everybody following. Oh, but we have a problem. Our medics are lollygagging around, healing each other, and not healing, and not going to where they're supposed to be going. There we go. Alright, so we did lose a rifleman there to that cannon. It's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and flare up here. I want everybody attacking from this corner. And now we're going to use some of their GBE. I mean, why not? So we're going to drop a GBE right here, drop another GBE there. Just clear some of those mines so our critters can be more effective. Instead of just being there and getting destroyed by the mines, they can actually serve their purpose as a shield for our riflemen. Now, mortars are usually scary. Mortars, I usually like to look at the damage, right? Your riflemen are ready, or your riflemen are ready for Rifleman, Zooka, and Medic combination. When your rifleman can take a mortar hit, a couple of sniper tower hits, about a second of flamethrowers without dying, so that the medics can come to their aid and help them out. Now, with the new introduction of the new update and this new hero, which I'm gonna call Shifting Warrior, because he's a warrior and he's probably a Shifting, because that's what native has. They don't have, well, maybe a chief or a Shifting. With his abilities, actually, I'm thinking that his abilities are gonna be a lot better for Rifleman, Zooka, and medics. Actually, they're gonna be better for a lot of troops. For example, that the fact that he can bring stuff back to life. Remember, just, you know, think about the critters, right? The critters die. You cannot heal them. So they die and they're gone. Now with Rifleman, they die and you can bring them back to life and you can heal them. So it's sort of debatable. Now the immortal critters for a set amount of time, that looks pretty nice, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it too much. Now the other one, which you see his passive ability ceiling. What was the other one? Oh, I don't remember what was his other ability. But I think he's gonna be really, really nice for tanks. If you lose a tank, to bring it in at the end of the battle, you know, and having to avoid reloading. I don't know if that's how it works. Because for example, he said, like, if you don't have Rifleman, if you cannot bring something back to life, then he's gonna bring Rifleman. But what happens if you bring Rifleman back to life, but you don't have a Rifleman boat? Do you lose them? But if you do have a Rifleman boat, can you keep them, right? So it's sort of weird. I don't know what we can do. You know, we're going to be able to check once the updates roll out. And just be assured that once that happens, I'll be up and streaming that to give it a look. Now, I don't know if you know, because I haven't told you, but the actually tanks and medics are going to be on the Riflemania this weekend. So, because I have this account is set up in the future. And so tanks and medics are gonna be on discount this weekend. So if you like that combination, be sure to use it, guys, because yeah, it's gonna be on sale. Kind of redundant there. Huh. All right, so let's go to stage number 5, if I'm not mistaken. No, stage number 4. So we can still take this with a single attack, and I think so. So here, now this is one of the matches where does it make sense to flank? And it's still, you have a bunch of machine guns right here. He has eyes, so we can still out-heal the damage of the rocket launcher. We can still out-heal the damage of the rocket launcher. So I'm not too afraid of that. Now the mortars are another story. Those mortars are gonna do 50 damage each per second. So that right here is 250 damage plus 250 damage. That's 500 damage. I don't think I can out-heal that, especially if the rocket launchers are hitting me at the same time. So I'm going to use my GBE to destroy... this mortar and that mortar right there. I'm not going to care about the one on the back. Perfecto. So now we clear that. Oh, we need an extra one. So I'm not gonna care about the boom mines. My riflemen are there to do what they do best. So I'm gonna just get everybody here, and once they come into that corner, I'm gonna flare them here. Oh, come on, don't go that way. There we go. So we only lost a couple of riflemen there. Not a big deal. Rocket launcher should be looking at the critters now. Why are they not looking at the critters? Now they're looking at the critters. Alright, so now we flare to the top. Now, the only problem is that my medics might be targeted by the rocket launcher, and that's something that you want to avoid, but we actually made it. Perfect. So now I'm going to flare here to the top corner, and like I predicted, my medics are now getting healed. I need my riflemen to start getting hit, because otherwise they're not going to get targeted, and my medics are just going to sit back at range. But here we go. We have critters defending our stuff. Let's go ahead and re-flare to the top. We have some critters there. Release some more critters. We're out of GBE, so now we're just at the mercy of everything else. Look at that. So we're losing about half of the health to those freaking mortars. That's insane if you ask me about it. Let's protect our medics. And now we are in a pretty strong position, guys. There's nothing this HQ level is going to be able to do. We're going to get this, no problem. Let's send some medkits. Not that it was needed, but we ended up losing about 6 plus 8 plus 3. So 14, so about 17 riflemen we ended up losing on this deck. So 18 actually. But 369,000 total wood for this attack. We are way on our way to try to see if we can get enough resources to upgrade our landing craft. So let's take a look. How much more do we need? We need 899,000 wood. That's going to be pretty hard to get at this stage because we just have 2 more stages to destroy. But I have the strong suspicion that we might be able to get it. So let's take a look at stage number 5. See what we're gonna see what's gonna take to destroy it, and then go for it. So where is the HQ is the first question you must answer. It's right here. So he has a slight boost of health, about 30%. That's not slight. That's a significant amount. And a boosted damage of 35. Good thing is he only has 2 rocket launchers. We only have 2 rocket launchers to deal with. What else? What else? We have a shock blaster, guys. That's nasty. That's nasty stuff right there. Now, this guy was smart. He placed his rocket launchers way in the back, so it's not as cost effective for me to go against this HQ and try to destroy it with Sparky. So use Sparky to destroy these rocket launchers. It's just not worth it. So I have to make a big decision whether I want to go after the shock blaster, destroy one of these guys and go after the shock blaster, or just keep shocking the shock launcher. And I think I'm gonna use 2 attacks on this one. I have 4 attacks left, so that means that I'll have 2 attacks for stage number 6, and then 2 attacks for stage number 5. This is not good, guys. Let me take a look at this. Let me see. Those mortars are deadly. Crazy stuff right there. Now he has some GBE here on this side, which I can definitely take advantage of. Now this rocket launcher is not going to be in range until we are definitely engaged. And I'm thinking it's going to be a lot better for me if I destroy this shock launcher. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some GBE on this shock launcher. If I have enough left, then I'll destroy this other rocket launcher. And I'll keep shocking this. I'll keep shocking the shock blaster and then hope for the best. I think that's going to work a lot better for us than just using an extra attack. Because then I can pretty much ensure that I can take on stage number 6 and destroy stage number 6. Other than that, it's going to be a toss-up whether I'm going to be able to do it. So let me see how much time do I have. I'll probably just pause the video and then come back when we are about ready. So it's about 6 minutes. I'm going to pause the video. And I'll catch you in a second, guys. Alright, guys, so we are loaded with my amount of GBE and the level of my artillery and barrage. I can do about 31,000 HP points of damage to any combination of buildings using 2 barrages and 5 artillery shots, right? Now, this is about 13,000, so I'm going to need 1 barrage and 2 artillery to probably take this one down, and I'm going to need about 1 barrage and 1 artillery to take this one out. With the added benefit is that I have 3 structures all around this that are going to definitely help recovering some of the lost GBE. So yeah, let's go for it, guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get this one down in one attack. Hopefully, I say hopefully because we will never know until we try it. So here we go. 1 artillery, 1 barrage. There's gonna be 2, like I said. Hopefully 2. Yes, 2. All right. So let's drop the barrage right here on top of this one, and then based on the damage around it, I'll decide where I am going to drop the artillery. And this one seems more feasible. So we lost 1, but it's okay. We're gonna land our troops and we're gonna make our way to the right, to the left side of the map. We have 3 structures there to farm, so we're gonna be able to get to 6, 40, 40. We're gonna be able to have 46 total GBE after we destroy this. So I'm gonna make my way to the back. And I'm going to use my critters to gauge where I am going to need to start using my shock on the shock blaster. I actually made a mistake and I didn't account, or I didn't check where I was going to need the shock blaster, to start shocking the shock blaster. So he actually has shots. Oh my gosh, he has shots all the way to the back. I'm gonna flare to this corner. Already lost a significant number, but I'm gonna start shocking it right now. I don't want to keep losing troops right there. So now all my shocks are gonna go right there to that same spot. No jokes are gonna be. Come on, there we go. I'm not even gonna use my critter swarm ability because I need to ensure to keep that thing shocked. Because otherwise, this is gonna be dangerous, guys. There we go. Come on. Need everybody to target there. I got one extra shock, which I'm gonna save actually for the flamethrower that's on that corner if I need it, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna need it. Oh, did I lose a medic? No, I did not. Okay. So I'm gonna release now my critter swarm. I will not have any problems right now with those flamethrowers. They are gonna kill my. They're all gonna kill my critters. So let me just shock it right here, and there we go. In one single swoop, we managed to get stage number 5. Pretty happy about that. We ended up losing a significant number of riflemen, but again, riflemen are so disposable that you don't want to care about them. You just do. We lost 36 riflemen and only 1 Zooka, and this was a pretty nice boost on the resources. It's a pity that I don't have anything to use that right now. I have already explored all my archipelago at my current radar level. I do not have anything else to do. But in any case, let's go ahead and reload. So it's going to be 14 minutes. Out in the meantime, we can actually take a look at stage number 6 and figure out what we are going to do. Oh wow, this is a stage that we might be able to do. This is a stage that we might be able to do in a single attack, guys. Because if we can, let me see. I mean, do I want to do it in a single attack? Because I know I will not be able to take on stage number 7 with a single attack. Maybe with 2 attacks I will. But do I want to risk losing too many resources or, you know, or time? That's the question that we may want to answer. So how many rocket launchers? He has 3 rocket launchers, which is problematic if, you know. He doesn't have a boosted health. So, guys, I think I can try to take this on a single attack because I can, for example, this is my plan. I can drop 2 barrages right here on this guy, right? And that's gonna be, so if I drop 2 barrages, that's gonna be 12,000, and then I have to drop 2 artilleries right there to destroy this shock blaster. Hopefully, some of the splash damage is gonna affect that, but that's gonna leave me with 32 total GBE. And I can then maybe flare here. Nah. I'm not going to do it that way. I mean, I could go do it the risky way, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and use some GBE to destroy this guy right here. At least a shock blaster. Man, I can farm a lot on the top. Yeah, I'm going to destroy the shock blaster and destroy this shock launcher. And then just go ahead and land on the top. I don't care. The rocket launchers are not that scary. They're not going to kill me. The only thing I have to worry about is once I get up here, it's going to be that shock launcher on the other side. Which I can actually destroy with troops if I really wanted to do it that way. So let's do, so I said GBE. What was I going to destroy with GBE? It was going to be this guy. That rocket launcher and that shock launcher is going to be what I'm going to destroy with GBE. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Actually, this could be a good Everspark shock. You can do all these 3 buildings in a single attack. Let's do it that way. Let me change abilities right here in a second. So I'm going to change the ability. I'm going to use the universal remote. Go back to this stage. Where is it? Perfect. So, and then do we have any boom mines right here? No, we don't. Perfect. So, let me see how am I gonna do this. I'm gonna flare to this one, and I'm gonna damage stack this guy right here. And then if I have any extra GBE, then I'll just do it. You know, try to reflare if I need to. So let's go ahead and go here. gonna have to waste 2 smokes right here, and then I'm gonna hack, and then I'm gonna flare to that guy. Hopefully she will not go. Oh my god, she's going that way. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, perfect. So now we're good. Flare. There we go. We do another hack. And yes, we're going to have enough for that. Oh, we're not going to have enough, guys. That is a sad panda moment right there. So let me use the GBE actually. I'm not gonna do another hack because she's gonna target the wrong thing. So I'm gonna just use some GBE on here. I'm gonna use GBE on this guy. 1, 2. And that's that, guys. That is that out of the way. So unfortunately that I couldn't destroy those 2 mines down there. But now we're out. I mean, that's it. We can just go ahead and smoke to the top, not being afraid of this, and just go ahead and kill that shock blaster if we wanted to do it that way. And that's what I'm going to end up doing. So let me go ahead. I still have to load my troops. So I'm going to go ahead and land here and clear some of the stuff right here. Make it easy on myself. Like I always say, there's no point on trying to save troops in attacks like this. I'm just going to clear as much as I can. Once my riflemen are down, once my riflemen, go down, then I'll retreat as many troops as I can. I'm going to clear here that mindset. Well, I'm losing Zookas right now, so let me just retreat. Oh, we have an extra thing. Let's use it right here. Boom. Ah, I didn't hit. Perfect. So we lost 11 Zookas down there, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and reload. It's going to take me a little bit longer now than before. So about 11 minutes. Ooh, 31 minutes for that other boat. That's pretty bad, but it's okay. I'll wait for that and then I'll come back once I have it. We'll be able to take, this stage pretty easily and then give you a look at stage number 7. We'll do it that way, guys. So I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, I think I've loaded enough troops, so I don't think I'm going to need to load that many more. I think this stage is already done. So I'm going to go ahead and attack right now with the troops that I have. I only have 16 Zookas. And what about 31 plus 41? So about 49 riflemen. So we're just going to go with that. I am going to use GBE to destroy this thing. There's no point. I'm going to flank on the left. And I'm going to destroy it. That's the good thing about being able to do attacks this way, because you don't have to worry about anything in particular. Oh, and I have Universal Remote loaded because I was doing some NPC attacks earlier, so I forgot to change it. I guess I'll use it to my advantage. Once I get there, I'm gonna hack that boom cannon and then use it just to go ahead and cause generalized pandemonium. There we go. Shock right here. Cover our critters. Let's hack something else and call it good, guys. This HQ will fall down in a few more seconds. And that's it, guys. Stage number 6. Stage number 6. 6 is 6 in Spanish, just if you didn't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we lost 3 Zookas. I'm pretty impressed about that. I thought I wouldn't have lost anything in particular. We have reached our capacity for iron. I think we can start our upgrade. Yes, we can. So we're going to go ahead and start the upgrade for the landing craft. That is going to be our 6th landing craft at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's going to be our 6th landing craft at max level for this HQ. Let's take a look at stage number 7, see how it is, see what it's all about. And yeah, it has a lot of ice, so 4 ice statues, max level shock launchers, max level rocket launchers, So pretty gnarly, guys. However, if you have the smoking capabilities, you can actually maybe smoke to the back, destroy this guy here, and at least this guy, and then park right there with all Zookas. One shock right in the center of the HQ will disable all these three, and then all you have to do is worry about that rocket launcher, and that's it. Everything else does not have range. So do I want to try that? You need enough. You probably need to bring a boat of heavies to make sure that you can disable those mines on the walk, so that you don't have to wait GBE. But the HQ has a total of 250,000 HP points of health. Pretty doable on my level, but I don't need the resources. I only have one attack left, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I don't have a lot of time left here in the afternoon. Have a couple things planned with my children, so that's it. I'm gonna cut it right here, guys. Hope the video was helpful. Hope that you learned something new today, and that the video gave you some ideas of how to attack. So that being said, guys, I want to say thank you again for the support. Thank you for watching. Please remember to comment, subscribe to the channel if you want, and like the video. And yeah, so always checking out. Later.